On my bench today is a RCA AM radio. It's a model 8X521. It's a AA5. There's a switch in the volume on the side here. I believe it's plastic. I like the dial. It's just easy to see if it's on a end table or something. You just look straight down and look at it. The cabinet's a little dull, but that can be shined up really nice. So there's the tuner on off volume, and then in the back, looks like it's missing a label. Now we see here, model 8X521, Superdyne, 540 to 1600 kilohertz. It's a it's an A5. You got the 50C5, the output 35W4 is rectifier, your standard 12E6, 12BA6, and then a 12AT6. That's 30 watts, 115 volts. Well, let's see if we can. This cord on here, I don't know if it's been replaced. Probably has. Oh yeah, you can. Nothing to grab onto really. Let's see if I can just turn it this way. There she goes. Somewhat. And there it is. Somebody's been in here because they got tape all on this. For what? That needs to be cleaned off. Look how dirty it is. That's just a pointer. Stationary pointer. Okay, so you know this is going to be hooked up to series, these tubes being an AA5. There's the output trans around the speaker looking. Dust cover's a little pushed in, but other than that, and this gasket could be addressed, but the cone itself looks pretty good. Okay, let's turn it over. Let's turn it over this way. What would be the spacer side is that, and turn it around. Oh, yep, they've been in there. Somebody's worked on this. I wonder now if I've got all the right capacitors. Looks like you changed some films. That's going to have the button because I will not be able to turn that. Well, I could, I guess. But we'll put it on. It ain't going to hurt none. Yeah, somebody changed the caps. I got to make sure they're right. I don't care for this. How come they didn't? Isolate those wires, and then these. I put a tubing on that one, and this one not. Now look at that. Now what is that? See if he changed that cord. I'm pretty sure that has been changed. Yeah, it looks like it's been resoldered. So there's been a new cord put on. There's a 50 microfarad and a 33 microfarad. Let's see what that calls for on the print here. Compromise one section, a 30 microfarad. All right, and at 150 volts, and one section, 50 microfarad. So he did put those in there. He put a 33. Well, because probably didn't have it. That's acceptable. I think I can power it on and see if it works, because it's got film in there, which is correct. Alright, I'm going to put the power on. Let's see what kind of voltage we got. It's at 115. We're giving it 120. Turn that down just a hair. 19.6. Good enough. All right, let me watch the gimbal tester.
Hospital, he was the only one in the frame.
It works.
With the storm threatening, there seemed no point in sending out a party for an empty plane. They decided to wait until later.
That sucks.
What else do you know?
How easy is that? And I gotta cover that speaker up right now. See where I put my hand? Could have been just a... I suspect the tubes is good too, the way it sounds. No, it don't sound so hot. I do hear a hum though, don't you guys hear that? I didn't hear that before.
Strange, isn't it? All my life I was afraid of the dark. Now I welcome it. Stay away from me. Oh, a second ago you were going to tear me apart. Now you want me to stay away from you. What's the matter, Shelby? Are you afraid of me now?
Could be a bad
So
tube.
good I could crush your...
Let's looking this over here, and one of the tubes is supposed to be a 12 AT6, which is your second detector. AF tube, ABC tube, and they put in a 12A V6, which is okay. It's a substitute. No problems there. Under the bottom, all the capacitors that he put in are correct. These two are, or these, supposed to be 0.02. He put 0.022, which is one value higher, which is good. There's a lot of bad resistors in here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 6. I think there's 9 in there, so the majority of them are way out of tolerance, and those are 20%, a lot of them. So I got to replace them. The rubber wire is all cracked. The wire's got to be replaced. Inside the IF, it's going to be good because they're just soldered on to the lugs. There's no internal wires going in there, so that's good. This wire, you don't know if you can see it on there, but it's cracked. I take this right here, and I just kind of hear it. There, you can see it. See how I'll just break it apart? Those got to be replaced. Yeah, you know, that might be a cloth there. I don't know. I don't think so. That was not so bad. So yeah, replacing the wires, and no, I never did check that pot. What was that pot? 500K. I'm pretty sure that's good. Other than that, cleaning it up and changing that power cord to a polarized. $500K even. Boy, that's spot on. 500.9. Volume control is good. RCA does pretty good. I like the way they think sometimes. Even in, what was this, 1950? On some ones, you gotta, when you align it, you're gonna have to go from the bottom and the top of those IF transformers. But that's okay. And then the cool thing about it, you get to this, the tuner and the oscillators, you got little holes right there to get into, so you can adjust them. All right, I got the resistors replaced. 6 of them out of 9. And now all I have to do is change these brittle wires. Change the wires, and then it's all done. I did check the tubes. And these two here got to be replaced. You know how it plays? I've seen it too many times. There's the 6 resistors. I don't know if you can see that. But anyway, here's 2 tubes that's got to be replaced. And I got used ones in stock. Let me see what I got here. That 12AV6 they put in there, it was shorted. It was shorted. No sooner I put it in and checked one short, and for one short out of multiple positions, it's shorted. It can't go on with the test when you get a shorted tube. That's at 12AV6. So I got I used 12AT6, and I checked it and it's good. I checked it before. It looks like I put tape on it. Leave it on until I get ready for it. So that one, and then this. Let me see what the other one was. The 12BA6 has a bad grid leak, and I checked the pin out, and there's nothing connected to the grids. The 12BE6 is, and I was reading grid leak on that, but I checked it and it was cathode was going at one of the grids or whatever. It was always something. So that was fine, but this 12BA6 has nothing connected to the grids, and it's grid leak. It's pegging. So I got another one of them somewhere. Well, I got another one, a used one. I think I got this RCA plate as far as. Look at all this wire. That is dangerous to operate a radio like that when you see brittle wires. Let me get this cleaned up and I'll get the radio over here. We'll see what. Hopefully I got it done. But this stuff here is just. I shotgunned it, and hopefully I got everything right. I know I got the resistors right. It was 6 resistors out of 9 that were way out of tolerance. And 2 tubes. One was shorted, and one had a bad grid leakage. And I did check the pin out on it. It did not have any. Grids were not connected to anything, so tried the my used stock and checked them. They checked out good, so it ain't the tube tester. It was just the tubes. So that goes to show you, it did sound good when we tried it. But that don't mean nothing. That's why you always got to check your tubes. Always. Can't get around that. So here it is. I have to turn it this way because that knob's in the way. Bring it up. And there it is. All new. I did a lot of liquid tape on that and some other areas that I did, and like I said, I replaced 6 of the resistors, changed all the wire. I tried to. It's very important to keep the way you dress those wires, and I tried to duplicate it the best I could when I took them out of there, because I don't want any kind of birdie sounds or oscillation problems or anything. So yeah, it's all done. I got a new power cord on it. So it's time to try it out. get this cloth off. I gotta still yet clean those sockets out. I haven't done that yet. Clean the tubes, clean the chassis. Gotta do that. And naturally in an alignment. Anytime you do restoration like this, you gotta align it. Because everything changed. And I still got to fix the speaker. It's the gasket on it. So, it's no big deal. It's easy. Worst of it's done, I guess. Friday it works. I mean, I shotgunned it. And you know me. It comes to AA5s or AA6s. God, I can't see how to do this thing. You gotta. I shotgun them. You know me. Sometimes it's even transformer types, and once in a while, if I feel comfortable. Let me get this knob on here. Try to clean that up. Oh, wait a minute. There's some washers that went there. I don't know if they're all the same. One looks like... Let me see what those are. I think that one went down this way. And then these two here. And the knob. The tile. These type shafts, it's not spines, or whatever it is, it is. There it is. And there we are. See, we got the power off. We do. Alright, I'm going to plug it into the Variac. Polarized plug, naturally. And the hot side is wired to the switch. It should be. Okay. Alright. Turn the Variac on. Yes, it's isolated too. Let me think. I want to see what kind of voltage we got. This is 119.6. Good enough. Alright, here we go. I got to clean them sockets out. That's no big deal. Give me a hum anyway. There we go, I think. Got it at 900. About right there. Something you always want to do when you restore a radio is check the voltages. And that's what we're going to do here. I got the radio on, I got the sound off. You can turn it off station. Okay, the plate on that output tube is pin 7. I'll have to have my flashlight because I won't be able to see that. Maybe my specs. Pin 7 right here. I should have 114 volts, I think I saw. Yeah, 114. 105. Now this is the plate of the output tube. Check the voltage coming in. 117 is quite low. Why is it so low today? Well, it's called it's dropping. It's at voltage drop. It's 25 volts. And according to this, if you use a certain meters, so voltages measured with so and so whatever should hold within plus or 20%. Oh, it's okay. I'm all right. Thought I took off. So that's 117. Cathode, this is 5.6, and that would be pin 1. That'd be easy to find because it's right over here. 5.6, 5.2. See if I turn the volume up. 5.2. Not bad. Screen grid, it doesn't tell you anything, but we know it's going to be negative from this bias. If I can get pin 1, God, it's going to be hard. I'm not seeing it. Say, let's try this one. Minus 8 volts. That was the screen. So yeah, these voltages are checking out okay. And this is a hot chassis, because I've got it here. Even though these E-caps are isolated or floating. So the voltages all check out good. You know, if you put the shorted tube in there, it would be all wrong. And then that grid leakage on that BA6, I think it was. Yeah, that first, the IF tube. Those voltages wouldn't be there right. Wouldn't be right. So if you don't have a tube tester, just check the voltages. Probably give you a good idea. But you gotta check. You should check the tubes if you got a tube checker. And check the voltage. But if you don't have a tube checker, check the voltages.
Now I must lie down. Yeah, he's fainted. And no wonder with those injuries. Mario, open that window and fetch some water. No, wait.
Alright, it sounds good. So I got the chassis clean on top, cleaned out the sockets, tube sockets. And all that's done. I put Elmer's glue. This is all-purpose glue. Glue all. Multi-purpose glue while you're talking about paper. Little clothespins to hold it into place. It doesn't have to be perfect as long as it stays on there. Like that. And that'll dry for 6 hours or so. Take off the clothespins and that'll be good as gold there. That's done except for alignment. Alright, go back to this one. Yeah. Okay, here it is back in his case. Put it back on my default. I cleaned it up the cabinet. The best I could, so it's not as dull.
So you died, and I want him.
No, I read about it. You stole the diamond.
That's right, baby. So what? We're part of a shipment from Belgium. Before they got to the diamond, we got them nice and clean. We had it all figured out. The cops were on to me, so I sent
right in the middle
to Mexico with the diamonds. And we'll leave you two alone. We've wasted enough time already. It's dark out. We've got a long way to go tonight.
You can't give them the diamonds. You know they'll get rid of you.
I want to turn these lights out close. That's scary. That noise there.
Do I punch the air and hope I hit somebody?
Yes.
So I can see the dial light.
Yourself, Bill. The retreat into your shell so they can pull you out and slaughter you. Then everyone will say, poor Bill, wasn't it a shame, and him so helpless. Such terrible people to do such a thing.
Shut up, can't you?
You know, it doesn't light it up. It just lights up that little red marker there.
No, but you want your life. And I want you to be able to live with yourself again.
That's enough now. I don't know
That's
what
all
you're
it's
up to,
doing.
Linda, but
Let me
we
get
had
my-
enough talk.
It's just lighting up that little...
Listen to me.
Pretty cool.
The kitchen knife is at your right hand on the table.
What?
You know
So I
every
could have
inch
got
of
away
this
with
room.
that.
Remember that.
What's going on
You
here?
see the red light there?
See me first.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I could have got away with the number, what was that? Mazda. No, that one was they had a 44 in there, 47.
But I mustn't walk past the window.
A 47. I could have got away with that because it's just, I thought it would lighten up the whole dial. Well, this one here will last forever, though.
Down.
I mean, not longer than that.
I'll get you this time. Just again, Shelby. I know what he's feeling. I remember those first days when I couldn't see the rage and frustration that seized my heart and brain. The overwhelming desire to strike out, to destroy. But above all, I remember the panic. The blind, terrifying panic. And he's afraid. More than I was. More than I am. Alan, get behind that table. Stay there.
I'm all right, Bill. Don't worry about it.
Alright, that's it. Solid back on. It's a little nice little radio all around. So lasts a long time now. That's it. That's ends this video for this radio. So